Oh, I got something you're going to really like about this. Every number on here, any number that could go on this number line to infinity, positive infinity and beyond, and negative infinity and beyond. By that I mean all the way this way to positive infinity and beyond, and all the way this way to negative infinity and beyond. Any number that can go on this number line that doesn't like repeat forever and all that kind of junk that could be written either as a fraction or non-repeating decimal. I know that sounds crazy to you, but for the moment, just I'm gonna try to make your life easier. Everything that's on here is going to go on fit that description. Right. So everything that we're dealing with this year are rational numbers. You'll start dealing with irrational numbers later on in life and irrational people like my wife. Just kidding. She's very irrational. Don't ever say I said that. Okay. So yes, you can check everything on here. The only thing you really need to do for this problem after you realize that everything on here is rational is to see, is it an integer or not? Then here we go. Let's see how we're going to learn that. Anything that you see on these here, that's like, oh, back up. Let's start from the beginning. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 1, a 2, a 3 o'clock rock, a 4, a 5 o'clock rock. We'll rock around the clock tonight. I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to do that. Get distracted while I'm teaching. To stay focused on the math, Mr. Hoffman. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so those are all counting numbers going that way. All of those are integers. Guess what? 0 is an integer. Yeah, you guessed it. Anything that you see with it right here are integers, these counting integers going the other way as well. Okay, those are all integers. So right away I could see 5. 5 is there. So I can check 5 as an integer. Okay, but anything that is in between these numbers that can't be written as a 1 or 2 or 3, it can't be written as those. Anything that's in between those is not an integer. For example, 1/2. 1/2 would go right about, let's see, we'll use this color. 1/2 would be right about here. Well, let's use a different color. Let's go yellow. There, that pops out. It'd be like right between 0 and 1. That's in the red. That's not in the green. So that's not going to make it. That is not a integer. Okay, it is a rational number because it's on here, but it's not an integer. So be careful. We'll talk about some more things. So 8/11ths cannot be written. So that's not an integer. 3.5. No, it's not going to be. See, here's 3, here's 4, 3.5 is here. Let's use this color again. 3.5 is here. Nope. 2.75. No, the decimals like right. No, -5. Ooh, I can see it right there. It is integer. 4/4. No, that's a fraction. That's not an integer. Oh, or is it? Because you can write 4/4 as dun dun dun. You know what I'm gonna do. A 1. 4/4 is the same thing as 1. That is an integer. 4/2. No, that's not. That's a crazy fraction. Guess what? 4/2 you can write as 4/2 is the same thing as 2/2 plus 2/2. All right? Isn't 2/2 plus 2/2 equal to 4/2? It is. So what we're really looking at here is a 1 plus 1. So this is actually the same thing as a 2. So that is an integer. Same thing here. 3 and 6/2 is going to turn into, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 5. That's an integer. And 3/1, anything over 1 is going to be that top number, right? So that's 3. Oh, 3, that's also an integer. Just be careful with those ones. I don't even think these ones are on your test, but they might be on your test if they may. So you got to know this. And it's just good to know for life. This is just math life, math life, math side.